Yo, what's going on guys? CultofMush back at it with top 5 best PC game deals of the week. So let's just get right into this. Number 5, I want to give a shout out to the Humble 2K bundle again. I mentioned this in last week's video, but this is still going on for another 3 days. And if you haven't taken a look at the Humble 2K bundle yet, you definitely should. This is one of the best Humble bundles in a long time, so let's just go over it. If you pay the baseline of $1, that'll guarantee you The Darkness 2, Spec Ops: The Line, and Duke Nukem Forever. The Darkness 2 is a great game. Spec Ops: The Line is one of my favorite games of the last decade. I really enjoyed that game, and Duke Nukem Forever wasn't my favorite game in the world, but for just $1, getting those 3 games is a fantastic deal, and they're all Steam keys too. The beat the average right now is $9.16, so that is kind of high, but look at what you're getting. If you beat the average of $9.16, that'll get you Sid Meier's Civilization 5, NBA 2K16 Mafia 2, which is a great game, the Battleborn Starter Skin Pack Freedom Force, the Burrow XCOM Declassified, which is also an okay game, and Railroad Tycoon 3. So $9.16 for all of that is pretty freaking good. And then they have another tier for $15, that'll get you Battleborn, which is a very recent game, and Borderlands the pre-sequel, which who doesn't love Borderlands, that's a great addition too, even though the pre-sequel wasn't as good as Borderlands 2. So yeah, the Humble 2K bundle is absolutely sick this week. Even if you don't have a gaming PC but you're planning on building one, just pick up the Humble 2K bundle because it is such a sick deal. Next up, over on Playfield IO, they've got a bunch of Resident Evil games discounted. Resident Evil Revelations is down to $5. Resident Evil Revelations 2 is down to $12, RE4 is down to $5, RE6 is down to $7, so a lot of Resident Evil games on sale. The ones that I recommend are Resident Evil Revelations. I really like that game, and that was one that went really under the radar. It was originally released on the 3DS and then ported over to consoles and PC, and it's just a really good game. Not enough people have played it in my opinion. And then obviously Resident Evil 4 HD for $5 is a fantastic deal. RE4 is one of the best Resident Evil games. It was the one game that took the series to a more action-y route, but I thought it really worked for the game. The gameplay is great, the story's good, and it's still got those suspenseful moments you love in Resident Evil. So if you're an RE fan, definitely check these sales out. A lot of good games to pick from over at Playfield.io. Next up, over on the Humble store, you can pick up Transformers War for Cybertron for only $4.98. They've also got some of the other Transformers games on sale, but in my opinion, some of them aren't the best deals. War for Cybertron, on the other hand, is an awesome game for only $5. This game came out years ago, and I remember playing it when it originally released. I played it on the PS3, and I was just shocked by how good it was. You guys gotta remember, at that time, licensed games were known for being trash unless it was Batman Arkham. Transformers War for Cybertron, however, bucked that trend. It's an awesome game. If you're a fan of Transformers, you will absolutely love it. The campaign also has a very good amount of content. If you're gonna go through the Autobots and the Decepticons playthrough, it'll take you around 10 hours to complete, which for a game these days, that's pretty good. And yeah, War for Cybertron is a fantastic game. Whether you're a Transformers fan or you're just a guy looking for a good action game, I would highly recommend War for Cybertron. Fall of Cybertron is also available, but that's available for $12.50, a little bit steeper of a price point, but that game is also very good. Moving on, Steam has got Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege 50% off, down to $25, so still a little bit expensive, but you guys gotta remember this game just came out back in December, so it's still a very fresh release, and this is a game that a lot of people rave over. I played it a little bit, and I enjoyed my time with it. I haven't put enough time with it to give a definitive opinion, but the fact that it is $25, I think this is the perfect price to pick this game up for. This game does not have a traditional single-player mode, so the original $50 to $60 price point was kind of steep. Now for $25, I think it's a solid pickup. This game is also free to play for the weekend, so at the very least, go ahead and download it, see if you like it. You'll be able to play it through the weekend for absolutely free, and if you like it, then you can go ahead and buy it. Finally, number 1, over on Gamersgate, you can get the S.T.A.L.K.E.R collection for $10. This includes S.T.A.L.K.E.R Call of Pripyat, S.T.A.L.K.E.R Clear Sky, and S.T.A.L.K.E.R Shadows of Chernobyl. So S.T.A.L.K.E.R is one of those PC series that has been forgotten about over the years. It released years ago, and I remember this being one of the first series that I really got into when I started PC gaming. A lot of people compare it to Fallout, but I think it's a lot more hardcore than Fallout. Maybe if you consider the older Fallout games, but compared to the recent Fallout games, S.T.A.L.K.E.R is much more difficult. It's a great series, it sets a great atmosphere, and for $10 to get all 3 of the games, that is an absolute steal of a deal. A lot of people say the PC doesn't have a lot of great exclusive single-player series. S.T.A.L.K.E.R is one of those that I think a lot of people would really enjoy. And if you've never never played it, $10 for all 3 games is a sick deal. So that's gonna wrap this video up. Some great deals this week, especially that Humble 2K bundle. If nothing else, I would highly recommend at least dropping $1 to get Spec Ops: The Line, The Darkness 2, and Duke Nukem Forever. I mean, you really can't go wrong with that. It's $1, some of the money goes towards charity. That is one of the sickest deals you will ever find in PC gaming. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. If you have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.